Let's get back to the weather right now as we look live at West Charlotte as we are tracking those windy conditions in our area. The rain long gone in that storm and also tornado in Union County. But as you can see here, we are still dealing with these very gusty winds. Let's go over to meteorologist Andrew Brightman here. And Andrew, we still got several hours left of this wind advisory to deal with.
Yeah, that's right, until the early evenings. And as we head through the overnight hours, Brian, we should see those winds start to come down here across the Carolinas. Lake Norman actually seeing a few white caps right now out on the water. Not a sight we always usually see here on the lake with those blustery conditions you were just talking about that we have all across the Carolinas behind the cold front that's come through. Also blustery right now up in Boone, where these wind advisories go a little bit later compared to elsewhere here across the Carolinas. Temperatures, though, even though the front has moved through, we've seen this before, it still is fairly mild across the region. Temperatures in the middle 60s right now, even low to mid 50s up in the mountains. But very quickly, once we get past sunset, those temperatures are going to start to fall like a stone in water across the Carolinas. Wind gusts right now, 40 miles per hour over in Gastonia is the highest I'm seeing so far. 33 mile per hour wind gusts right now in Charlotte. It is very blustery across the region, and it's going to be staying that way at least over the next few hours, and then those winds will begin to come down as we head through the overnight, and then especially as we get into your Thursday morning. Pinpoint radar, still a couple of convective showers out by Shelby, but otherwise here, mostly sunny skies across the Carolinas. There's the big storm system I was talking about. Saw a lot of severe weather across other portions of the southeast yesterday. That's what rolled through this morning. You can see that line of storms extending from Florida all the way up into the central mid-Atlantic as we head towards the early evening hours, and of course snow on the backside up across portions of the Midwest. Let's zoom in here with these wind gusts as we go through this evening. 6 o'clock tonight, it's still blustery across the Carolinas, but the winds really start to stay focused up in the mountains as we head through the overnight hours. See these numbers coming down as we head elsewhere across the region, moving into your Thursday morning. Still a little on the breezy side, but not nearly as windy as what we're going to be seeing today. But you'll notice, Boone, it is still quite windy tomorrow morning. Wind gusts in excess of 50 miles an hour still possible as we head through the early morning hours. Now let's switch back over to Futurecast. What's on the way? For the most part, we're in good shape as we head through the rest of the week. Couple of snow showers possible, snow flurry or two up in the mountains as we go through this evening with that famous upslope slow flow throughout the mountains. Tomorrow morning, though, much colder. Temperatures are going to fall roughly at least 30 degrees from where they are right now across the Carolinas. This is 6 a.m. on your Thursday. As we go throughout the day, though, should have ample sunshine across the Carolinas. For the most part, looking pretty good, but much cooler. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, only up in the low to mid 50s as we keep rolling forward here into your Thursday evening. Another chilly night on the way with a little bit more cloud cover as well. Heading into your Friday morning, I'm very skeptical. Don't think we're going to see any wet weather, just a little bit more cloud cover across the region, and already temperatures start to rebound here across the Carolinas, and there's more where that came from as we head into your weekend, likely up to around 70 or so on Saturday. Might see a shower or two on Sunday, but right now looks fairly isolated and scattered across the Carolinas, but will help to hold our temperatures down. As for tonight, a much colder night on the way across the region, but no storms on the way once we get to your Thursday morning. Temperatures falling down into the 30s for most of us and down into the mid-20s across the Carolinas. Park forecast tomorrow, it's going to be beautiful, just not nearly as warm as what we're seeing right now across the Carolinas, but also a lot less windy too throughout the region. Temperatures low to mid 50s, up in the mountains though staying in the mid to upper 30s. Your Pinpoint 7-day forecast, possible shower on your Sunday. Otherwise though, those temperatures start moving right back up again as we head into early next week.